is going on, everybody? I have here today. We're gonna be casting another series of pro matches between two of my personal, one of my, whatever, between two pro players. So let's get started. So in the top left, playing with the blue Zerg pieces, we have none other than Lambo. I've casted a couple of Lambo games in the past, and in the bottom right, playing with the red Protoss pieces, we have none other than Showtime. Showtime, one of my favorite Protoss players. I know there's other people, there are other players as well. Yes, you get my point. Alright, so first probe is going out. For a second I thought he was building a forge. There's no other reason he would send a probe out this early on, right? Also, hold on, I wanna check how much HP does a drone have? 40. A probe can take exactly 40 damage, but an ACV can take 45. Terran is imba confirmed. Alright, never mind that. Anyway, so Showtime will be taking a Nexus here, and the Gateway will be finishing up. Now Lambo going for that hatch gas wall, Showtime doing that annoying probe thing when he doesn't let the drones mine. His Overlord slowly but surely is making its way across the map. Hatchery will go down, actually will go up. Nexus almost over halfway done. Now Lambo making drones as well as Zerglings. Isn't it weird that the drone, hold on, 5 damage, right? So a drone could technically, so if a drone attacked as fast as a Zergling, then drones would probably be, drone rushes would be kind of overpowered. Anyway, now first adept will be coming up here for Showtime. Now that's with that Stargate being worked in as well. Third base will go down for Lambo. Now that adept, oh no, that's a sick. Is that the second adept? How did I miss the first adept? Anyway, this adept will try to shade in the main base or the natural wherever it can, but those shades will be cancelled because there's no way of getting in there and surviving. Now a Phoenix opener here for Showtime will kill the Overlords. So in PvP, whenever PvP, whenever a Protoss player opens up the turn with Phoenix Overlord or hiding something, maybe not. Maybe that's not the case here. Anyway, this will be followed up. Oh, hold on. Second Stargate now going down as well. That oracle will be working, but what are we gonna see here? Is it a bit of cheese? Maybe. Those two adepts will probably be able to hold off those Zerglings that are coming in. No, those Zerglings are just patrolling to make sure no air unit leaves the base unnoticed. But that Oracle has already left, and this Phoenix is now clearing up all of the Overlords. Now Queen will be lifted up, and then the Oracle. Now the Oracle was unable to kill the drone, but this Phoenix might get that Overlord kill. Or not. There will be coming up here for Lambo. First base is secured and almost maxed. Now I think Showtime should secure himself. A lot of Phoenix is coming up. Anyway, I think Showtime should secure himself a third base. Now Roach Warren is coming up here for Lambo. but those roaches are gonna be kinda useless against those phoenixes. Now more and more phoenixes being warped in. This phoenix trying to be annoying, killing as many overlords as you can. I mean, only one overlord kill though. Now those, where are those adepts? There they are. Adepts pretty good at killing Zerglings. Oracle will be joining them. But here comes the Phoenix hit squad. The main Phoenix with 1 kill leading the charge. Never mind, they're regrouping. But this Phoenix is still leading a charge. No, it's not. Alright, so another Spore Crawler will go down, but the Phoenixes are freezing up the drones one by one, as well as the Overlords. Nothing is safe when the Phoenix hit squad is out, but they can be easily killed by those queens. Well, 7 drones going down, as well as a bunch of Overlords. But still 7 drones is kinda meaningless. 8 now. A lot of drones going down. In the meantime, those Zerglings are just chilling out here. Showtime finally securing himself the 3rd base, but Lambo already taking the 4th. Now 14 drones went down. There's still 9 Phoenixes, 11 now. Phoenixes out on the map. Now 2 Robos will be coming up. Those Zerglings are just chilling out here. Sentries will come up. A Stasis Ward will chill out there. Anyway, now those Phoenixes looking for some more juicy drones to kill. 2 drones will go down, close 11 Phoenixes. 1 kill on this one, 0 on that one, 3 on that one. Alright. Now those Phoenixes will be deflected by the queens. Even though there's 4 queens, you could technically lift them all up and kill them. Now there's a few Zerglings around here, but they will be spotted. Those other Zerglings just doing their patrolling stuff. More and more Phoenixes are... No, Void Rays now are being produced. Yes, that's something Yoda would say. Anyway, now an Immortal has come out. Now those Phoenixes will be picking up all of those Zerglings, or most of them, but that's a lot of Corruptors. That's 12 Corruptors against 11 Phoenixes and 2 Void Rays. I'm not sure that's a fight you can win. But here come the Corruptors. They can use their annoying Corruptor thingy, whatever it's called, the caustic spray. Yeah, Corruptors just have to be on your Nexus, and your Nexus is gonna be destroyed. Well, no, looks like they're being on the Forge right now. But still, there's a lot of Phoenixes, and with the Void Rays in the mix, I don't think the Corruptors can win. But the Hydras can. Now, more and more Void Rays being added on, as well as Immortals. I thought with some Storms, but it's kinda early for that. Now, Lambo already expanding to a gold base, which is gonna be his 5th base here. Now, Showtime finally expanding to the 4th, but kinda late. Storm coming up. Oh, Storm has been cancelled. Never mind. Come on. Now those queens have been brought into the main army. There's a lot of Ravagers in here, as well as a huge army of Hydras. More and more Immortals are being added on, but the Phoenix count is getting lower and lower by the minute. Now Zealots is being worked in as well, but be very careful because those Immortals can deal a lot of damage, and if backed up by the shield batteries, you do not want to engage on top of all of those shield batteries. beautiful transfusions there on the corruptors. But for now, this army will be deflected. Now, that's still a lot of immortals. It's a pretty... whatever, it's a huge army at this point. Now queens will make their way forward, forcing the zealot to charge, but it will not be killed. But this you still don't want to engage on top of all those shield batteries though. It's single high Templar being worked in now. And Storm is being torn up to see out. No more voyages are being worked in. Apologies for that. Showtime now retreating to the safety of those shield batteries. I'd love to some cannons as well. Maybe an expansion out here. But still a huge army. Queens now popping their creep tumors all over the place. So Lambo now on 6 bases. Probably gonna do that that swarm style. Like literally, look at this. You can sacrifice as many units as you want if you play this style, because it's pointless anyway. You know, because your opponent, because you can remake them in incredibly short amount of time. Like look at this. Lambo's basically lost everything, right? But he's producing 32 Hydras. 32 at once. You don't do that if you don't have the economy, but it's impossible. But some of those Hydras will be intercepted here. 14 more Hydras are being produced. That's a lot of Hydras. Now a few drones going down. Warp prison here, warping some more zealots. Those corruptors will die to the phoenixes, but I think it's just too many immortals here. Hydras unable to do anything. You're gonna need Lectors for that, my friends. Now 10 more Hydras being morphed in. That base will be taken care of. Now Showtime finally getting the 4th. An observer being warped in right now. Were those 16 probes or 16 drones that just went down? I think it was 16 drones. But still, you're gonna be careful here, because that's still a Hydras. But still, those immortals can deal a huge amount of damage. 60 versus armors. Well, those are light, but whatever. And they have the exact range as Hydras, so that range upgrade is not helping them at all. You know, be careful, because here come the High Templar, and those... ooh, yeah, those are Mighty Storm. And with that Hydra army will be cleaned up. There is no escape for the drones. They're not even trying to escape, they're trying to fight. 12 drones going down, only because of a couple of Archons. Now Mothership being worked in, but with that, Showtime will take game number 1. Now hold on guys, because this is still a best of 5 series. Either player could win at this point. So I'll see you guys in the next game. Alright guys, and here we are in game number 2. Now we're here on Blue Shift LE, so let us introduce the player. So in the bottom left, playing with the red Protoss species, we have none other than Showtime. And in the top right, playing with the blue Zerg pieces, we have none other than Lambo. Now Showtime has made a pylon and is already sending a probe out. Now Lambo is sending out his overlord just as usual, droning up for a bit. Now I think he's gonna go for the same hatch first, but that will be indeed scouted by our Protoss player. Now a gateway coming up. Showtime doing that annoying thing with the probe. Excuse me. Anyway, now gateway will be coming up here for Showtime, as well as nothing else basically. Lambo going for that early spawning pool. I mean, early, basically hatch gas pool tactic. That probe mining happily evolved the other drones. You know what bothers me a bit? Mules don't take up supply, do they? No, they don't. And they are just robots, right? But probes do, even though they're just robots as well. Why? Good question, right? And it would be kind of OP if Protoss could have 200 supply of farming units, right? It would make like what? 100 zealots? Yep. Yep. It's also funny that it shows me, well, I'm a Terran player, and it shows me that overlords have to supply, and supply is indicated with supply depots. Even though they're Protoss on there. Anyway, now, so metabolic boost will be researched here. Another warp gate actually will be coming up. Cybernetics Core is researching Stargate is coming up. Cybernetics Core is researching warp gates. That overlord is just chilling over there, contemplating the fact that it's going to die to a phoenix. Spoiler alert. I'm kidding, I haven't watched the game. But the Showtime will open up with, yep, wait for phoenix. I knew it. Alright then. So that will be attempting to shade in the natural actually, but it will be deflective. Now here comes the phoenix. The overlord still contemplating its death, going towards the phoenix, embracing it as it dies. Slowly but surely. Anyway, now another gateway will be worked in here. Now Lambo going for that third base already, but hit a bit of a supply block because Showtime killed his overlord. Now this phoenix will be going out to scout everything that's going on. This queen just popping and just pooping the north. Now let us see. Hey, Twilight Council now coming up. Interesting. Those two adepts are just chilling over there. Now the Phoenix and the Oracle has managed to get one kill, and the Phoenix is attempting to kill another overlord, but they will be deflected for now. Alright then, so those Zerglings are moving forward, making sure that no flying units leave the base unnoticed. Now 2 more gateways are being worked in. Oh! Are Templar Archives? Robotics facility making a work prism? Guys, you know what this means. And you know it as well as I do. It's Archon drops. Definitely Archon drops. Now this army will be leaving the main base, doing absolutely nothing. Those 3 adepts. The adept trio. There's the Oracle. Now that work prism will be going out. Templar Archive is done. I would have went for a Dark Shrine, just because Dark Templar House is very useful, especially if your opponent has no detection, and he doesn't. I think he kinda does, but no problem. Now High Templar is working. Well, that kind of gave it away, didn't it? And there will be morphed into Archons and picked up as well. The Oracle going back to base, while the main work prison escorted by a single Phoenix will be going inside the lane. Now Nexus will be working over here, that those Archon drops did not try to go properly. players will be attempting to go around by, but they will be deflected. This Warp Prism, it might be kinda dead. That's still a lot of roaches though. Now an Immortal being worked in. Archon Immortal, pretty sick composition if you ask me. A second Immortal has come out. Now a third one is coming up. Charge is being researched as well as Storm. Where has it Warp Prism at? Still trying to get the drop. Only if he knew that there's nothing in the mirror. Oh, hold on. Those are Storm Hosts. How many of them are there? It's like 16 Storm Hosts, right? Yep. 16 Storm Hosts. But they have been revealed by the faithful Oracle. Now Showtime knows about the Storm Hosts, but there is detail he can do about it. Because here comes the Swarm. Slowly but surely making their way over there. Nicely done, making those locusts drop down to the ground. They will die because they ran out of time. But those roaches are attempting to flank around. Now more and more Swarm House joining the fight, as well as some more roaches. 5 roaches coming up. Now second attack upgrade. Here comes the second attack upgrade for our Protoss players. That Phoenix will be attempting to kill that one and only Overseer. Now that's a lot of locusts, because that's 18 Storm Hosts times 2 the locusts. That's exactly 26 locusts. And even with those shield batteries, I don't think Showtime can hold. Only if you can, with those incredible storms, Showtime has managed to deflect his opponent's army for now. But still, here come more Ravagers, and the Storm Hosts are not ready yet, but they will be soon. And when the locusts fly, the Protoss die. Yep. Alright now, so here come more Zealots now. Beautiful storm on all of those locusts. Now here come the roaches as well. All of the locusts will be cleaned up with relative ease, but those high temper are out of energy. Then again, those cannons are doing a pretty great job. High temp are now using even using their side blast attacks with the inflicting 5 damage. But Zealots are being worked in. But as long as those Swarm Hosts are alive. Now Zealot run by. A mothership now is being worked in. Interesting. Here comes the Swarm. Now those locusts will drop down to those cannons and we'll be able to clean them out, because locusts deal an awful lot of damage. Yeah. Now that Nexus was destroyed. Those Storm Hosts are still alive. All 18 of them. And this Warp Prism, I don't know. I think it's gonna go for a Warp Pin, but there's still those spine products here, so I don't know how much it's gonna be able to do. And every single high temper counts back at home. Here comes the Swarm again. This time the Swarm Host joining in the fight, because they kinda have a lot of HP. One Archon will go down. And with that, I think it's kinda game over. But still, and with that, Showtime, Lambo will take the second game. Hold on guys, this is still a best of 5. Don't jump to conclusions just yet. Anyone could win right now. So I'll see you guys in the next game. Alright guys, and here we are in game number 3. So let us introduce the players once again. Now, in the top left, playing with the blue Zerg pieces, we have none other than Lambo. And in the bottom right, playing with the red Protoss pieces, we have none other than Showtime. Showtime already going for that single pylon. Pylon. Anybody remember? No, just me. Old pylon memes. Anyway, we'll be going down. Now a gateway being worked in. Another hatchery. Another day. Another game. Here hunting catcher. Nothing interesting. As those two players macro up, send their overlords across the map, and I just do my sweet camera work. Yeah. You guys like my camera work here? Now spawning pool will be coming up. Gateway almost finished there. Now a cyber core should probably be working. Not right now though. Now here comes the Overlord. Apologize for that. Now the spawning pool will be coming up. Here comes an egg. Who's gonna be popping the drone? Yeah, I know. Very important stuff. Now here comes the cyber core is being worked in. And another pylon that's probably gonna be for a gateway if you ask me. Overlord will be getting there to scout out everything that's going on. Depth will be chrono boosted out. Overlord already knows that, so we're going back to report to base. Two Zerglings will be coming up to chase down this probe, but a probe is just as fast as a Zergling. Oh no, never mind, it's not. Alright now, so the Adept will be going forward, shading, doing this shady stuff. What's the thing on the back of the Adept? I'm kind of curious. Is this the thing that allows it to shade and stuff? Alright now, a Stargate will be coming up exactly as I predicted. A second Adept is now being worked in. Now more and more crows being found with it. What's that Zergling doing there? That Zergling doing there? Doesn't matter. It will be cleaned up anyway. Now this Adept will be attempting to go inside the main mineral line. Well, actually the natural mineral line. In the meantime, Lambo going for another base that keeps going to be his fight. And we set the same Phoenix opener as we saw before. Phoenix is still firing. Hold on, Mr. Phoenix, could you stop moving for a bit? I'm trying to throw off your physiology and start to do stuff like that. Anyway, but look. So, here's the thing. This is the Phoenix's engine, right? Phoenix, don't make me pause the game. I'll be pausing the game. There we go. So we can see it. So this is the Phoenix's engine, right? You can see it here. And this is where its weapons are at. So it's basically firing from its engine. Why does it need the wings? Carriers don't need the wings. So where does the Phoenix? Because I don't think those wings are exactly aerodynamic or whatever. And that shape in particular. Anyway now, this Phoenix will be going, I don't know, try to get an Overlord kill maybe. Now an Oracle has also come out. No Spore Crawler to be seen anywhere. And yep, Queens are just doing their own stuff. Metabolic Boost has already been researched, or it hasn't ever been started. Now there's a Spore Crawler. 2 drones will go down, 3 drones actually. But that Oracle is also very low on health. I don't understand proto technology, because how do... I mean, I get it. Probes can hover, right? SCVs can hover. I don't know how drones can hover, but whatever. But how do oracles fly? That is something I do not understand. Like, you get my point here. Now, that Phoenix will be trying to kill more overlords. Come on, it's right there, kill it. There you go. Even though overlords kind of do have some stuff to their base. I know, it would be logical for some weapons to have like critical chances, you know, like hitting one of those eyes, because you see the overlords carapace here. This is a tough part. But these things are soft, you can see through them. Anyway then, now more and more things are being worked in. Showtime realizing that, hey, that went well for me last time, so it might go well for me this time as well. Alright, now this Oracle, it's on patrol, while the Phoenix hit squad, with the main Phoenix leading the charge, will be going out. Four drones going down, as well as a queen. That's pretty big. Now, of course, if Lambo had one parasitic bomb, this game would be over. Because those Phoenixes, I mean, actually no, because I'm pretty sure Showtime can micro his Phoenixes. Speaking of Phoenixes and parasitic bombs, I played a game of 4v4 last night. Because I kept laddering like most of the day after recording for you guys. I played some Fortnite as well. Gotta say, the new packs in Fortnite are pretty good, are pretty cool, to be honest. Anyway, but and there was I got cannon rushed. I countered the cannon rush. I hit the cannon rush. My other guys, I don't know what they were doing, but anyway. But one of the enemy players was making Phoenixes, just Phoenixes, and there was a massive amount of Phoenixes running across the map, well, flying anyway. Lifting up stuff. Anyway, this poor scholar will be boring. Let me finish my story. And what happened? One of ours, we made the different stuff. I made fours because one of them had a lot of liberators and the other one had a lot of mutas. And I figured fours would be good to counter the mutas. Anyway, but what happened? The guy sent one of the Zerg players. We only had one Zerg player in the progress. One of them made Voyages. Voyages versus Phoenixes, I don't know. But the other one made Corruptors. But what he made? He made like 5 Vipers with parasitic bombs. And it was like 5, like, I don't know, 50 Phoenixes or something. How much supply is a Phoenix? Hold on. We gotta check this out. To supply. Yeah, it was like 50 Phoenixes or something crazy like that. Or even more. What did he do? Parasitic bombed them. Phoenixes were tucked in together because that's what they do. They just get tucked in. And when they all exploded, bruh, it was hilarious. I might wanna make a clip of that. Show you guys what I'm talking about. But not now. If you guys wanna see that me cast that replay, then leave a thumbs up on this video. Anyway, now let's go back to what's going on. So now Hydras and Roaches are doing their stuff. Another Warcaller is being walked in. Now Showtime with the Immortals and High Templar. Those Hydras will attempt to intercept the Phoenixes, but the Phoenixes are way too fast. Alright, 2 more drones going down there. That's kind of annoying, but nothing too push. Those Zerglings are destroying those rocks for some reason. Now more and more swarm hosts are coming up here. That's 10 phoenixes in total. And all of them were mass recall. Oh, there they are. The perfect Phoenix hit squad. Now, let's get a shield batteries here. Those rocks have been knocked down, but there's a lot of swarm hosts, and Lambo could potentially send those swarm hosts across the map. Now that evolution will be used on the whole army by the Argo. Now those locusts will be making their way across and will be kind of annoying. Locusts incredibly annoying if you ask me. Alright, now, so there's still 9 phoenixes in play. There's still a pretty big army of all around stuff. It's 200 supply with 36 plant zones. That's a perfect number of zones, everybody remember that. Against 73 workers on the Protoss side. But oh, that's pretty big. Those roaches were caught inside the stasis port. And as soon as they will become unstasis, they'll be coming out of stasis, they will be picked up by the phoenixes. Now, oh, those hydras. Those hydras. Now, that won't matter at all if the rest of the army is not dealt with by the time the rest of the hydras wake up. But as they are right there, they could be stormed. Oh, that's dirty. If he could have just force-filled the whole place, making the hydras completely unable to reach you, that's very beautiful. But anyway, in the meantime, a couple of turrets now destroying this 5th base for Lambo. In the meantime though, carriers now being added on as well as gravity catapult, which makes the carrier launch interceptors more quickly. Now, let's see. There is detection available here for our Zerg player, the Protoss, backing up inside the safety of those shield batteries. But some of those hydras will be picked off as they leave. Now Spire coming out, and Lambo is also aspiring to beat his opponent. Now more and more Overseer being morphed in. Those swarm hosts will be caught and killed, but as they die, they release one final cloud of locusts. But here comes the rest of the army. Now, supply-wise, Zerg is ahead with Lambo, but some of that supply is the swarm host, and the swarm hosts are doing nothing right now. But still, that's a lot of hydras. They deal a lot of damage. The mothership will go down, but there's a little bit too much Protoss. Now another mothership will be worked in, as well as more and more carriers. Now Storm is being added on. Well, that's a lot of swarm hosts. Now 18 hydras, actually just 15 hydras, are being morphed in. 9 more to come out. As well as, I'd love to see some corruptors coming out. And anything like corruptors anywhere out on the map. Now banelings being morphed in. Those swarm hosts will be releasing their deadly clouds of locusts that will be killing all of those cannons. But still, those carriers are kinda dead. You gotta land the perfect storms on top of all of those hydras if you wanna win. I don't think so. More Zerglings streaming in that main line. And I think with that, Lambo will be taking the game. There's no way. Yep. With that, Lambo takes the third game. here we are in game number 4. Let us introduce the players. So, in the bottom left, playing with the red Rota species, we have none other than Showtime. And in the top right, playing with the blue Zerg species, we have none other than Lambo. Now Lambo will be going for the same standard build as before. Alright, I'm sorry for that. Anyway, so Showtime, what was I saying? Hold on, no. Showtime is going for the same build as before. Lambo going for that quick hatchery, as well as the gas and probably the spawning pool, as soon as he's gonna have the money for it. Yep, here it comes. Now the gateway will be finishing up pretty quickly, and Showtime will be expanding to that natural pretty soon. Let's make this fast, shall we? Not because pro games are boring, I'm not saying that, but just because on the 8 times speed everything is more interesting. Anyway, let's get back on normal. That was enough. A stalker now. Huh, we haven't seen a stalker in such a long time in this game. I don't think Showtime has made a single stalker on the entire match, those past few matches. Now, and this adept will be attempting to shade the inside medium line, but it will, yep, Showtime does not want to commit to that. Now the stalker will be, will not be able. How don't you see it? It's right up there. It's literally a floating piece of meat. It's a floating insect right on top of your base, and you can see it. Like if it was here and the stalker was here or somewhere like here, I'd understand. But alright, finally that overlord will go down. But because the oracle was there to provide vision. Now Zerglings will be coming out of the main base. Oracle will go by itself because its friend Phoenix will not be able to resist. Now that Oracle has managed to kill one drone. Second Oracle now will join it. No more stalkers or anything like that. For now at least. Now let us see. Here come the Oracles again. Now here comes the Oracle hit squad. Yeah. Anyway, now work gate has finished up. Work gates are being worked in. A quick Twilight Council now, as well as the Templar Archives. You can see this blink. Just chilling over there. That lonely Oracle because its brother died. Did it? No, it didn't die. Did it die? No, it didn't. Why are they spraying? I'm not sure. Anyway, now no more flying units for now at least. Now that Templar Archives will be ready in just a second. There it goes. Now charge is being resourced. There's still like what, 6 gateways? Yep, 6 gateways. Here comes Showtime with his third base, but Lambo already has his third up and running and is probably going to expand towards the 4th. Now that Warp Prism doing the same thing again with the Archon drops. Didn't quite work out properly the first time. No problem. Let's gonna try it again. Right? That's how it works. Now Storm is not being researched, but let us see. That's still a lot of zealots. Those Archons have just killed the creep tumor. Oh, there's no Overseer. Umbrella. There's no Observer around here, is there? I don't think there is. Anyway, now more zealots being warped in, attempting to flank this army, but much of an army. But still, those Archons can deal a lot of damage. But here come more roaches. And also Hydra-ists, but more zealots are being warped in. Even though if the Archons go down, it's kind of game over, because zealots, while they are pretty good, they're definitely no match for this. And all of the zealots were cleaned up before managing to escape. Here comes the counter-attack now. That Oracle is not in a good spot there. There's still one more Archon. Well, 2 Oracles can kill 2 Hydras, right? Yeah, they can. But Oracles can only shoot so fast and only have this much energy, so you can try to use them. Now Sentry is being worked in, as well as more zealots. Here comes the shield battery. More and more shield battery is being added on. An Immortal has been worked in. Another one is being boosted out. This is a bad situation. Now that's a lot of roaches. Here comes one Ravager. This Oracle with 6 kills. Now that one Ravager might be able to use its bio to kill the Oracle, but it doesn't matter. Here come more Hydras. That bio used to destroy the forces. And even though there are a lot of shield batteries, some of them are not killable, the Swarm is just too strong. And even though those forces are incredible, there's just no way. Which I don't think there is. Those Immortals, and that's Warp Prism doing a great job keeping those Immortals alive, but one will go down and the other one will not survive for long. And with that, Lambo takes game number 4, and having a 3-1 score out of 5 games, Lambo takes the whole series. Don't mind Discord over there, it's doing its own thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't, please leave a like and subscribe for more daily content. Also don't forget to hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload. I also have a Twitter in the description below, also make sure to follow me there. I'll be posting some interesting stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.